to Charlene in John Deere Green. They settled down on 80 acres, raising sweet corn, kids and tomatoes. They went together like a hand and a glove. On a clear day from their front yard, if you look and know what to look for, off to the east you can still read his words of love.
I need you to sign that one, please.
Which one?
It's down there.
Okay. Where does it say that?
What's that?
Where does it say driver's signature?
Just sign it there and acknowledge on this.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I need you to do that.
Bro. Alright.
I need you to sign this acknowledgement. There you are.
Alright. Y'all wanna hear some bullshit? I took this load for 2,800 on 815 miles. That's not the bullshit I was talking about though. My bullshit I'm talking about is yesterday I unloaded them tractors. I got to my first drop to do one tractor. I got there at 7 a.m. unchained the last tractor, the one tractor on the back. After I unchained it, I took my paperwork inside at about 7:30, went to the office where there's like 4 or 5 guys standing around shooting the shit. And I said, hey, I got this tractor outside ready to be unloaded. And the guy said, okay, we'll be out there in a little bit. I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, well, when's a little bit? Because I've got 2 more tractors that I need to take. So how long are you gonna take? What are y'all doing? But I didn't say that. So I said, okay, well, I already took the tractor off, so I just needed a signature. He said, well, I prefer you had not done that. And if you come back here again, don't do that again. So I said, okay, well, I didn't actually take the tractor off. I just unchained it to get it ready. But I just need a signature. Said, okay, well, we'll be out there in a little while. All right. I already could tell the tone. So I go back out there and sit in the truck. Well, it must have been about 7:45. I'm like, man, what the fuck, dude? Like, what time do y'all start work around here? So I go back inside, and now the guy's sitting in his office in his chair on his computer. And I walk in and we look at each other. He looked like, damn, like, he did not want to see me. And he didn't say anything either, like hello or help you or nothing. So it was like an awkward silence for about 5 seconds. I'm standing in his office, so I finally say, hey, so I've already got this tractor ready to go, and I actually, you know, they told me to be here at 7, so, you know, it's 7:45 now, and I've got 2 other tractors to take. So he's like, well, you know, I don't know why they told you 7. We don't get started around here till 8. I'm like, well, okay. Well, that's what they did. They told me 7, so everything's ready. So then there's just like an awkward silence for like 10 seconds. And I'm just like, so when are we gonna get this done? He slams his fucking hand on the desk and says, probably about 5 minutes after you stop bothering me. And he gets up and storms out of the office and leaves me there. And I'm like, what the fuck? This dude acting like a straight bitch. But all right. So I stand in the office for about 5 more minutes and I'm just like, all right, fuck it. I go back out to the truck. He finally comes out about 8 o'clock. He starts looking at the tractor, taking pictures and stuff, and this and that. And he unloads the tractor. He comes back over, he signs my paperwork, and he says, which was mine or what? I told him, I said, you need to make a copy if you want to, because that's all I got. So he goes, when he signs the paperwork, he writes on there though, paint damaged on the front axle from the chains, and also damage to the paint on the back from the securement. So he writes that bullshit on there, and he goes in the office, makes his copies. I'm sitting in the truck at this point. He comes back, I open my door. He says, okay, I need you to sign this. I'm like, all right, sign what? So I already knew what he was talking about. So he gave me the paperwork and I said, okay, I'll sign it. And then I looked at it And I said, where does it say driver's signature? He says, I just need you to sign it right there, acknowledging that. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna sign this. And I gave it back to him, took my copy, and I went to shut my door. Wouldn't you know, he put his whole body in between the door and the cab, so I couldn't shut the fucking door. I'm like closing it on him at this point. I'm like, oh, hell no. So I put my shit down, I hop out the truck, slam the door shut. I look at him and said, all right, man, what's the problem? He says, I need you to sign this. I said, I'm not signing that. He says, yes, you are. I said, no, I'm not. And I get back in the truck, close my door. And he goes running around to the other side, pulled his phone out like he's gonna take a picture of my authority and shit. Well, he did do that because I tried to leave real fast and I dumped the clutch and I stalled it. But I didn't care if he took the photo anyways. Like, it's no secret who brought you the tractor. It's not gonna ever be a secret. I brought the tractor. This authority brought the tractor, whatever. Long story short, that guy had an attitude from the jump, and all that extra shit was unnecessary. You can't make somebody sign something, you know? You write whatever you want to on that paper, but no word before you ever touched it does it say anything about a driver's signature. I don't have to sign shit. One thing I have to sign for is when I pick the shit up. That's it. Anyway, yeah, so that happens. And I'm here now to pick up a load. I had to deadhead. This is what the bullshit was. I ended up deadheading out of like middle of nowhere, Kansas. Deadheading 280 miles over here past Kansas City to pick up this load at a job site. So this is where we're all meeting here, across the street from Casey's at 8 o'clock, and we're supposed to go. So we'll see how today goes. I'm afraid it's gonna be a mediocre week, but other than that, shit, oh well.
Throw up the sex in her.